Hello there. We're continuing on with Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff by Richard Carlson, PhD. And yesterday I posted a video from the 2020 archives, and it blows my mind how much has changed since then. Since then I've become a nani. Some people call that grandma. A lot of other changes that come with aging as well that I'm practicing acceptance with. And so it's just fascinating to me to to trust the process and watch the changes along the journey, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So we're going to jump to, it's actually the very next one, because yesterday we did strategy 29. So today we're going to talk about strategy number 30, which is choose your battles wisely. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you've heard me say life is full of choices, choose wisely. So when I saw this title, this heading, choose your battles wisely, it seemed very appropriate. Choose your battles wisely is a popular phrase in parenting, but is equally important in living a contented life. It suggests that life is filled with opportunities to choose between making a big deal out of something or simply letting it go, realizing it doesn't really matter. If you choose your battles wisely, you'll be far more effective in winning those that are truly important. Certainly, there will be times when you will want or need to argue, confront, or even fight for something you believe in. Many people, however, argue, confront, and fight over practically anything, turning their lives into a series of battles over relatively small stuff. There is so much frustration in living this type of life that you lose track of what is truly relevant. The tiniest disagreement or glitch in your plans can be made into a big deal if your goal, conscious or unconscious, is to have everything work out in your favor. In my book, this is nothing more than a prescription for unhappiness and frustration. In my book, not, I took that literally, but he's using it as an expression, as a phrase. In my book, there's nothing more than a prescription. This is nothing more than a prescription for unhappiness and frustration. The truth is, life is rarely exactly the way we want it to be, and other people often don't act as we would like them to. We are not the director of the show. Moment to moment, there are aspects of life that we like and others that we don't. There are always going to be people who disagree with you, people who do things differently, and things that don't work out. If you fight against this principle of life, you'll spend most of your life fighting battles. A more peaceful way to live is to decide consciously which battles are worth fighting and which are better left alone. If your primary goal isn't to have everything work out perfectly, but instead to live a relatively stress-free life, you'll find that most battles pull you away from your most tranquil feelings. Is it really important that you prove to your spouse that you are right and she is wrong, or that you confront someone simply because it appears as though he or she has made a minor mistake? Does your preference of which restaurant or movie to go to matter enough to argue over it? Does a small scratch on your car really warrant a suit in small claims court? Does the fact that your neighbor won't park his car on a different part of the street have to be discussed at your family dinner table? These and thousands of other small things are what many people spend their lives fighting about. Take a look at your own list. If it's like mine used to be, you might want to reevaluate your priorities. If you don't want to sweat the small stuff, it's critical that you choose your battles wisely. If you do, there will come a day when you'll rarely feel the need to battle at all. I don't know if it was obvious how distracted I was during this reading, but I definitely was very distracted, trying to focus on the message here. So many thoughts are going through my mind related to battles and choosing battles, and that the battle has already been won, and that having an eternity mindset or a kingdom mindset makes the things that I used to make a big deal and feel the need to be right about or fight about, not really big deals at all. So do choose your battles wisely. ask yourself, evaluate, is it worth fighting for? Most of the time, the answer to that question is no. Sometimes, on occasion, when it's one of your core values, when it's a principle that's a spiritual principle or core value for you that's at the top of your list, then it might be worth fighting for. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. Simple ways to keep the little things from taking over your life. Until next time, take care. Happy reading, sweet dreams. Life is full of choices. Choose your battles and everything else wisely.